Have you ever thought of whoever you are following is ultimately going to bring you to a place you never wanted to be? You're going to end up wherever you follow someone. You know, the Bible even says the blind leading the blind is going to fall into the ditch, which is saying if you follow someone that doesn't know where they're going or can't see where they're going, you're going to end up in the same situation. You know what is sad is that we have a lot of people that are in the situations and the problems and circumstances because they have followed something that has led them in a wrong direction. All of us today, we need to have a wake-up call to say, you know what, I need to start thinking about what God has called me to do, not what He's called the masses to do. I want to talk to people today that are thinking a little bit, are thinking beyond really what the average is and what mediocrity is, and really deep down in you, you have the feeling that if somebody could really cultivate this thing called potential in you, you know what, there's greatness in you. You ever felt that way? You ever get tired of just being average or just mediocrity in life? And you know what average really is? It's making A's and B's and also D's and F's, which ends up you being average. And there's no way that we can ever raise a fallen world with us living average lifestyles. That's why God says you and I are made in His image. Made in His image, that means that there is greatness inside of us. There's something called potential inside of us. There's something called creativity inside of us that really the world pushes down and causes us to form into whatever they want us to be. You are the only one, I am the only one like me, like you in the entire world. God made us so different. He made us each with greatness in us. And the problem is that we keep following and we become copies and we follow people because we think they know where they're going. Today, what I want you to do, I want you to get with your Heavenly Father and get with your God and realize today that God has called you to something great. You know, there's a story in the Bible that talks about Elijah and Elijah. And Elijah found Elijah, he was plowing a field. And here Elijah is doing the same thing every day. You ever feel like you're doing the same thing every day? Every day you wake up, you're doing the same thing. You have the same problems, same situations, same problems to deal with, same situations. And when you go from this, you hit another one. When you deal with that problem, sounds familiar. You deal with this one, you have something else. You wonder when it's ever going to stop. You hit this, you hit this, you hit this. Many of us have jobs like that. Many of you do things the same every week. And eventually, you know what? I think it gets boring. And you wonder, is this all there is to life? I'm here to tell you, yes, there's a lot more to life. And when you get with God and you realize that He has a plan and He has something great for you, you realize that, you know what, I need to find what it is. And maybe I am following something that is not leading me to my destiny, and I'm hanging around people that are absolutely not at all causing my thinking to go to another level. Think about who your friends are. Think about who you associate with. Think about where you spend most of your hours. What are you doing with your hours? You're watching movies, you're playing games, you have a hobby, you're watching TV, you're sitting on a computer. You know what? There's one thing that you need to remember. The greatest commodity that you and I have is time. We'll lose time every time we waste it because we can't get it back. And today, I want to share something with you, and that is this. Elijah, all of his life, up until the point that Elijah showed up, he's following 2 oxen. That was his job. He's following something dumber than he is. I want you to think about this. Are you following something dumber than you? I'm talking about dumb things. Things that lead you nowhere, take you nowhere, do not at all challenge you intellectually to do something great. Think about who you've surrounded yourself with, and are those people that are surrounding you, do they have your best interests? And are they believing in you to do something great? Because today I'm telling you, and I'm inspiring you today to start dreaming about something great, because greatness is inside of you. And Elijah came, he grabbed Elijah, and he said, you know what? Elijah, you're going to do something great. He gave him his mantle. You know, God Himself throws His mantle on you, and He throws it on me, and He says, son, He says, daughter, I want you to do something great. I believe in you, and today is a day for you to look around, check your surroundings out, and are you around people that are challenging you to go to another level? Because today, this is what is happening to you. You know what? God has something great for you, so don't settle for average. God has something unbelievable that He has designed for your future. Don't settle for mediocrity. Today, greatness is in you, and I want you to discover it, and I want you to start living it today.